Hello, welcome to the live, the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 5 between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes in the Stanley Cup Finals.
That's awful.
Yeah, it is not pleasant weather out there. So, are there any lineup changes? Is Bussy starting, right?
As far as I know, I've heard Bussy is still a go.
Oh yeah, I also heard that Darnell Nurse officially requested a trade.
Yeah. Two teams that he's willing to waive his no move clause for are the Kings and Penguins.
The Kings and Penguins.
So he's obviously not worried about winning a cup. He just wants the hell out of Edmonton.
I bet the Kings take him.
Sounds about right.
Beck says no. Nurse can't leave the Oilers. They need to stay bad. Well, apparently he wants to go to either LA or to Pittsburgh. Pacific and Metro opponents are both salivating at this prospect. Anderson is still not starter or backup. How is everyone doing? Last year, Darnell Nurse got cooked by Marchand, Bennett, and Reinhardt. So, who's excited for another 20 minutes past the hour start time? That's a pretty cool profile pic. Yeah, the Knicks won last night after being down by 29. The Spurs not only blew a 29 points lead, they also had one of the worst sequences you'll ever see and to end a basketball game. All the one Spurs guy had to do was hang on to the ball for more than 2 seconds and they win. Instead, he has one of the worst shot attempts you'll ever see, and then the Spurs defense gets absolutely cooked on what was the game-winning basket by the Knicks. Yeah, New York is probably going to be destroyed whether they win or lose. Uh, Norfolk, I think you're confusing the Knicks with the Thunder. The Spurs took care of SGA in the Western Conference Finals. It's currently Jalen Brunson who's on the precipice of leading his Knicks to glory. So we're back in Raleigh for Game 5. So a Game 5 winner when the series is tied at 2 in the Stanley Cup Final goes on to win the series 74% of the time. I really don't know much about Cooper Black. It made sense, I believe, for the Panthers to keep him since we have so few goalies in our system already. And the Marlins beat the Diamondbacks 2-0 earlier today. That's good. Apparently, Nikita Kucherov won the Hart Trophy. He finished 10 points ahead of Connor McDavid in the closest Hart Trophy vote in 25 years. Nathan MacKinnon was third in voting. It was the first time under the current system that all three finalists received at least 25% of first place votes. So I saw Kucherov won the Hart Trophy.
Oh, is that what just happened this afternoon? We didn't talk about it during the noon stream. So Cooch, Vasilevsky, and Cooper. Huh.
Bednar and his staff will apparently return for the Avalanche this upcoming season.
They probably see the mess that is the NHL coaching landscape right now, and they've said, "No, we're good. We're good."
Yeah. The Marlins are one game below 500.
There you go.
Bolvar says, "Please don't remind me of the sweep, Kyle." Apparently, the Marlins swept the Diamondbacks in a series. No kidding, the Marlins are just one game below 500 on a 5-game win streak and are now just 2 games back of a wild card. Which probably means this is about the time where the Marlins are going to lose like 3 out of 4 or 4 out of the next 5 games, because Marlins have not been good at the whole consistency thing. Dana, you went to the Marlins game today. You're definitely getting back into them. That's cool. Marlins on fire. 8-2 in the last 10 and won 5 in a row now. Beck says, "Kyle, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you miss watching the Panthers in the playoffs?" Well, I absolutely missed them in in all the series previous to the finals. But I don't know if my dad could take the Panthers being either one of these teams in the finals with how cardiac the whole series has been. Give me a second. Funfish says Anderson must be hurt. Why else is he scratched? Derek says hello. Yes, Sam. The statistic I just saw is that in a Stanley Cup final tied at 2, the winner of Game 5 wins the series 74% of the time. This is a critical game because both the Golden Knights and Hurricanes are trying to take a crucial 3-2 series lead in what has become a best of 3 for the remainder of this series. They've got Mike Commodore with a hairdo that Bob Ross would be proud of while wearing a bathrobe. He's the one blaring the siren in Raleigh. Tell me he wore underpants underneath that robe. Bolvar says that Vegas can just have the lead going into the second period because the Canes absolutely suck in the second period. Ain't that the truth?
Get this crazy dog inside.
Yeah.
She's like Fluffy, but the opposite when it was cold.
Yeah. You wonder if Nurse doesn't potentially want to play under Mike Babcock, so he wants out.
Good girl, baby. God, it's like opening the door to an oven out there. Good girl, baby. Okay?
Yeah. They're about to start the anthem.
Okay. Okay. You want me to try it with the fan off and see if we can tolerate it?
Yeah, if he could. Like to actually be able to hear.
Yeah, no, I know. I was watching the clip of the Kachuk podcast. You'd be happy to know that Chucky completely agrees with you. He's not a fan of the 8 o'clock puck drop, but 20 minutes later is puck drop.
So it's Carter Hart and Brandon Bussey,
Okay.
who just allowed 3 goals on the 21 shots in the game for win. Beck says, Hart, are you going to let in 4+ goals again?
Or Golski. All right. I guess we're supposed to get some severe thunderstorms later.
Wouldn't surprise me with how hot it's been out there. So it's Jack Eichel versus Jordan Stahl in the face-off circle, and Vegas is the first to possess the puck.
Oh, that's right. We have to have a goal in the first minute. That's pretty much how it rolls now, right?
Pretty much. Ehlers able to get into the zone, but he has no support. So Vegas retakes possession. Mark Stone in the corner. He has the puck taken away from him by Jackson Blake. Ehlers moves it along. It's sent around the boards. And that is going to be a successful zone entry for Carolina, only to be flipped. No icing. Oh, Carolina takes the puck again in the neutral zone, and they send it down. Rasmus Anderson has to move it away. Hannafin able to get it out to center ice. Who is Carlson's shot goes out of play. Over-under total goals is set at 6.5.
That's sounds about right. I wouldn't place money on it being under 4-3 either.
So Eichel clipped Stahl, and there was no call there.
I mean, unless it's egregious tonight, I can't imagine that they're going to call much of anything.
Svechnikov gets the puck out of the zone, and he gets the steal.
Jeez.
And only an interception by a Vegas
Still
stick.
not out, though. Still not out. Now it's out.
$18 minutes to go in the first. Coghlan sends it up ahead. Bussy will move it along the boards. Vegas retakes possession in the corner, thanks to Cole Smith and Nick Dowd. It's been over 2 minutes. Where is the goal?
I know. This is boring. Got any baseball we can watch? Well, it's still better than watching the rigged basketball games.
Robinson with the puck.
Back in my day, if they were ahead by 15, the game was over.
Well, apparently the Spurs just wouldn't stop going for threes, even though they kept bricking them.
Yeah.
And they had one of the worst sequences you'll ever see to end a basketball game, where all the one guy has to do is just hang on to the ball. And he has one of the worst layup tries you'll ever see.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
And then the Spurs had terrible defensive positioning.
Yes.
On that go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, they're just standing there looking at the net. As the kid just flies by him and puts it in. Like it's either rigged or just incredibly lazy play. once they got up.
All right, so
All right,
now
here we go.
Stankoven across center ice. He drops it back.
Oh, you guys. Oh,
That does that.
yeah. There you go.
Hard
Smart
with the
shot.
stop. That is cleared by Vegas.
One shot, Kyle. We're used to more. We're used to 2 or 3 goals by now. There's only one shot in the game. What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
Stahl enters the zone. Goes around.
I did my job. My job was to make sure Zito didn't trade for Larkin.
Chatfield is able to keep it away from Vegas. Stahl has to pass to Ehlers. The stretch pass is successful. Jarvis
There you
turns
go.
around and takes a shot.
Jeez. Yeah, Carolina's winning.
Chatfield with a shot.
Carolina's winning this. Vegas. They've looked worse and worse as this series has gone on. With the exception of that one period, and of course they did win it on overtime, but in terms of carrying the play, right now, if I'm a Canes fan, I'm getting awfully confident.
All right, so now Vegas manages to clear its own zone. Marner on the move is forced to flip it into the corner. And that's an easy clear for Carolina.
No icing.
And they ruled it no icing.
So if Carolina wins, who gets the Conn Smythe? I mean, they could still give it to Marner, but I don't know.
Real Cinema says Jaws did his job by making sure Zito didn't trade for Larkin, and now he's trading for Darnell. No, still can't do it.
No, still can't do it. Yeah, exactly.
We need defensive depth, though.
No, not that kind of defensive depth. Jeez.
14:05 to go in the first. And it'll be Stahl in another face-off against Dowd. No, excuse me, that's Jankowski versus Dowd. This is the longest time Vegas has started a game without a shot this whole series.
Put your hat on. That's it.
And that's icing by Carolina, apparently. Rio Sino says, no, not that kind of defensive depth. $13.59 to go in the first. The Dodgers were up 5-0 on the Pirates. Now it's 5-4 in the fifth.
How far out of that wild card spot on the Marlins?
Just 2 games back now.
Wow. Want to start the baseball channel so we screw it up for them?
No.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Ehlers, what have you done? You
ruins it.
He yeeted the puck out of the zone.
I'm going to go commercial before power play, huh?
Apparently.
That's awfully convenient for Vegas.
You've got to love hockey fans. Some bloke tips in a lucky third goal, and the crowd is ready to toss their favourite hats onto the ice, never to be seen.
All right, Kyle.
Fine fans must have switched to Geico.
We got to get them to score now.
What was that?
We need some goals.
Yeah.
Watch my tail, wouldn't you? Ooh, what a fitting little cap.
It feels good to score some savings. It feels good to Geico.
If your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can stay ahead of it with Dupixent for clear skin and noticeably less itch. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms.
When's
joint
the
aches and
next
pain, or
NBA
noticing
game?
infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without
I
talking to
think
your
that would
doctor.
be.
Your child's doctor about Dupixent. Approved to treat
It's on
diseases.
Saturday,
It's on
apparently.
Saturday, so you're going to stream that?
No.
No.
Dad knew his crew didn't need much, but they did need peace and quiet. And lots of space. So they planned their flights, car, and vacation home all in one place. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
First power play of Game 5 will go to the Vegas Golden Knights as Nick Ehlers is in the box for a delay of game. Ehlers will receive this puck outside the blue line, but when he goes back inside the zone, the airmail steps over the glass on the far side. 1 for 12 on the power play. Vegas has still got the 5 forwards, but one thing lacking is they don't shoot the puck near enough. Looks great. They move it around, but that's
All right. So who wins the face-off? It is the Hurricanes. Marnook takes his time. This could lead to a shot on goal if Marnook plays it correctly. Now Marner retakes it. Golden Knights power play 1 for 12 this series. Tomas Hertl was the only one.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. It's in.
Dorofeyev scores.
Wow. That was in and out so fast, I don't even think she noticed.
Ehlers, you idiot.
Jeez.
I mean, what is Marnook doing there? He just let Dorofeyev get right past him there.
I mean, it's the power play, all the puck watching.
Knicks fans already destroyed a Five Guys restaurant. Oh, Eisenite is a new member.
Hey, thank you, guys. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you, buddy.
That was Vegas's first shot on goal this entire game. And that was Dorofeyev's first goal in 8 games.
Man, you haven't given up a shot on goal. You yeet the puck out, and now you're losing.
It's a 2-on-1
Here
with
we
Taylor
go.
Hall and Keandre Miller. He
Oh,
passes
he
to
butchered it.
Keandre Miller, and it was a terrible pass. What were you thinking? It was a prime opportunity. And now Carolina has to try again. Norfolk says, "Boo, Dorofeyev, you bum." Yeah, 0 save percentage so far for Bussy. Right there, what is Taylor Hall thinking? Either that or Keandre Miller just flubs the pass. Who do you blame more there?
You know me. I always say take the shot.
Marner with the shot stopped by Bussy. Nearly turned into a costly rebound. Aho on the move. He passes it back.
Oh,
The puck bounces away from Aho, and his teammate tries to get it back to him. Aho able to get it to Slavin, sends it back around the boards. And only Jack Eichel's there, who turns it over to Aho, only for Vegas to get the clear again. Hey, Killican, thank you for the
hey,
5.
thank you, Killer. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated, bud.
Did you guys hear at the deadline the Canes tried to trade for Bob? The Panthers wanted the first. We wouldn't give one up. Thoughts? Go Canes.
So, I believe and this is just completely based on me, but I believe when the Canes called, they asked what would it take. I think we told them a first and give us Bussy back, and they laughed at us and hung up the phone. I don't think Zito would have seriously done it, because you'd have to be a fool to send Bobrovsky to Carolina when that pretty much guarantees that if the Panthers make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals, it would be against Carolina and Bobrovsky. Like, that just seems like it would be indescribable to me that if he would do that.
Oh, it's Barbashev with a shot, and then it was.
So my feeling is that Zito, he was taking calls. We knew that he was taking calls, and I just feel like he asked for way more than he would have known Carolina would have given up. Like, okay, at first, and we want Bussy back too. And they just laughed and hung up on him.
Costa Spears sends the puck down.
See, now today I can't quite read the chat like I did yesterday.
Vacation offsides with 9:12 to go.
After a quick Carolina start, it's the Vegas power play that gets on the board.
Yeah, I mean, just
All alone.
yeah, man, it's kind of leaving Bussy out to dry there. See, I should just talk about how Carolina's going to win more often, and it's probably not good for them.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. No, it's not a blockbuster trade or a big name free agent signing. The DraftKings Sports app is now available nationwide. So if you're anywhere from Florida, Texas to California, you can get in the game at the speed of sports and feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5.
So yeah, it's Vegas with the early 1-0
The
lead.
crown is yours.
Delay of game.
I know. What did I say? What would be horrible?
It would
I
be
can't read it.
horrible if Bob went to Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't do it.
Beck
Yeah,
says,
sign Bob, damn it.
sign Bob, damn it.
Yeah, just pay the man his money.
Or go get Helliebuck.
I mean, it's not that I wouldn't want Helly, but I want to use that 9th pick in the draft on the defenseman that will eventually replace Ekblad. Like, they're not going to just give us Helly, you know? We would end up paying an arm and a leg and a ham sandwich.
And the ham sandwich would be Samo.
Oh, I hate you for even drawing that, but you're not wrong. Hey, True, how you doing, bud?
Hello, True. Carolina's had no shots in the last 6 minutes. There's just over 9 minutes left in this period.
As soon as I said I think they were going to win, they haven't. That's it.
Dana says that's one thing that's nice to take a break from all the anxiety and stress of a Stanley Cup run.
No doubt. No doubt.
Drew says we all knew Vegas was going to score when that puck went over the glass.
Oh.
But that puck is right.
Oh.
Mark Stone sent it wide. Delay off the sides. So Keandre Miller able to move it along. Theodore able to help his teammates get the clear. Ehlers said, "Oh, what a deflection!"
Holy
It's Jordan
moly.
Staal again.
This freaking dude, man. Maybe he ends up getting Conn Smythe at this point.
I'd love to see it.
What a goal.
This game is tied with 8:14. A reminder that it's been over 6 minutes since the last Hurricane shot. So Staal sends it towards the net, and Ehlers sends it towards the net.
McNabb just lets them get right in front of the net
and
like that.
Jordan Staal is right there.
Like, you can't let that happen, and it's not even on a power play. What the hell is McNabb doing there, man? It's not like Staal is a speedster.
So that's the 6th goal of the series for Jordan Staal. That's the most in a single series in franchise history. And it's the 37-year-old captain,
I mean,
Jordan
honestly,
Staal.
yeah. If he scores 3 or 4 more and they win, he might get it.
Oh, here we Svechnikov shot blocked. Drew says, one time for the old timers.
Yeah. Hey, we enjoyed having his brothers on the team.
Yeah. Too bad they couldn't win with us.
Yeah.
And that's icing by Vegas with 7:28 to go. 2 combined goals surrendered on 8 combined shots. I don't think that's good.
Not great.
True says, unfortunately, they'll give Marner the MVP. Yeah, I guess it goes by the whole playoffs, not just the Cup Finals. Because right now, it would have to be Jordan Staal if it were just going by the series alone. Jankowski and Robinson on the move with the puck. Robinson just sends it in the general direction of the net and hopes for the best. Robinson able to get the puck. Nikishin over to Robinson. Stopped by Carter Hart. Gostisbehere sends it towards the net.
Oh.
And it deflected backwards. So that means Jordan Staal has now scored in all 5 of the first 5 Stanley Cup Finals games. Yeah, Kucherov won the Hart over McDavid. Hanifin shot blocked. So Rasmus Anderson dumps the puck in for Vegas. 6 minutes to go. It is collected, and Bussy makes the stop against Dorofeyev, allowing Keandre Miller to have it sent right back to Dylan Coughlin. Dorofeyev with the puck. Coughlin with a shot. Can Carolina get clear? No. Carlson knocked off the puck by Walker, allowing Jarvis to finally get the puck out of the zone. Ehlers dumps it in. And Hart chooses to glove it with 5:18 to go in the first. Boink.
So
Pretty sure he's saying he's been good.
yeah, that's I get a one. That's what I get is the 1-1 response. That's what I'm talking about. You need to do what we talked about, please.
Spaceman says, "Hey Jaws, do you remember going to those roller skating rinks back in the 80s and 90s?"
And I own the roller skating rink. I was there every weekend, Friday and Saturday night. We had one right down the street. I grew up on Ives Dairy Road. If you get on Ives Dairy Road and go west, right before 441 on the north side of the road, I don't know what's there now, but that used to be Sunshine Skateway. And then when that closed, about 1987, I think, 86, 87, we would go to Galaxy Skateway and Sterling Road, or Cooper's. Where the hell was that? Davie. I don't know if that's still there, Galaxy Skateway in Davie.
What craziness are we getting tonight?
Eventually we'll get to 3 or 4 overtimes, I think. Galaxy is still there? That's cool.
Who knows how it's been remodeled, though?
No, but if it's by, what's you saying, it's by his house, near his house?
He was there weeks ago. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did it suck fixing a cassette tape while using the pencil technique?
Oh, man. We got pretty good at.
Your Hall & Notes stuff is still sitting in the office.
I know it is. We got pretty good at fixing the cassette tapes.
Wonder if that stuff is still salvageable. I hope it is.
Maybe some of it is.
Well, we could always go to a radio or one of those video places. Someone who might be able to restore it for you if it's been corrupted.
Yeah.
Beck says played a punk show at Galaxy Skateway, as in they played a punk show.
Oh, okay.
True says, I think I remember seeing you there in the early 90s.
That's possible. That is very possible.
Mr. Crab says, Pines Ice Arena in Pembroke Pines. Anybody?
I didn't do a whole lot of ice skating. I went a handful of times.
Trampoline parks are the new roller skating rinks. Yeah, I've been to one of those.
Yeah.
Across the bridge. Remember you and Karen, I think?
Oh, yeah.
Took me and Matthias to the one.
Yeah.
That place is probably still open, I hope. It's been so long.
That was before COVID?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I said Vegas looked like toast, they started looking halfway decent again. I still think Carolina wins this. They seem to be the more consistent team here.
Martin will go over to Aho. Chatfield helped puck in. Aho circles around the corner. Back to Chatfield. He takes the shot. But it is Vegas that will get the clear. Killicam says it's hot as balls in North Carolina.
Yeah, it's hot as hell here too.
It's a 3-on-2 for Vegas unless Jarvis is able to get back.
Oh, there we go.
Stalls.
Come on, man. What are you
passes
doing with
the
that pass? That guy should retire.
Here's the puck flipped into the zone by Carolina. Killicam says his first video he saw of us was the Verhaeghe goal against Boston in 23.
Oh, wow. Yep. That was a hell of a thing. We went into that series going, whatever. We got to play Boston. We're gonna get killed. We did not have much in the way of expectations.
Indeed. Robinson on the move, but the puck fell behind him. 2 minutes to go in the first. So Nikishin dumps the puck in, goes over to Svetch, then to Robinson. Robinson turned it over. Vegas gets the clear, but Carolina keeps possession. Yeah, the biggest butterfly effect was Marchand's breakaway in Game 5. It changed everything
It changed everything,
in the NHL.
to say the least. Is that onside? I guess. Maybe. Doesn't matter now. Oh, Stone. Good pass.
Eichel sends it just wide. Hanifin did not keep the puck in the zone. Beck says only 3 more goals, Hart. You got to extend your record.
He'll get there.
Stanley Cup final history, goal in 5 straight games. The last guy to do it was Yvon Cormier back in 1973 for
Jeez.
the Canadiens. There's only been 5 guys to do it in all of NHL history.
Yeah, none of them were in the modern era.
Going back to Cyclone Taylor of Vancouver in 1918.
That must have been Tornado Jackson's brother.
Tornado Jackson.
We are going. Well, his one guy's name was Cyclone. They named the other brother Tornado. Do we prefer what?
The NHL or the NBA? I'm pretty sure. Spaceman, you probably already know the answer to that. Carolina's being outscored chanced 7-1.
Yeah.
And yet this game is
I
tight.
used to like the NBA, but it's just gotten, the game is nothing like it used to be.
Oh, when it comes to the playoff formats.
Oh.
True says, went to Marathon Key for the anniversary. It was nice.
Nice. What's the NBA format? Oh, they have the play-ins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in that in hockey. I don't like that idea at all.
Why not?
Because too much can go wrong in one game. I think you would end up with some weaker teams. in the playoffs that don't belong.
Well, here's how it works. In each
Okay.
conference, you have the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seeds.
Right.
The 7th and 8th seeds play against each other. The winner of that game gets the 7th seeds
Right.
automatically.
Right.
The 9th and 10th seeds also play each other, and the loser of that game is automatically eliminated.
Right.
So the winner of the 9th and 10th seed game and the loser of the 7th and 8th seeded game
Right.
plays against each other, and the winner of that gets the 8th and final playoff seed.
Yeah, I don't like that for hockey.
Yes, we are technically Heat fans. We even watched them win at least one of those.
We watched them when LeBron was there. We watched a little bit.
The baseball, the current
I think we got to delay a game penalty. Hold on.
again. Keandre Miller, you
Yep.
fool. Will you guys stop taking delay of game
Wasn't
penalties?
necessary either. Like just ring it along the boards. There's 5 seconds left in the period.
So there's a clear.
Okay.
I don't think so. So the first intermission is here, and it is
Who scored for Vegas? Who did they leave all alone?
Dorofeyev.
Oh.
And you don't even have to remember who's.
No, I already know that.
Canes. The net is
Oh,
not
for
in the.
freaking hell! What is he wearing? What?
He found some old wardrobe pieces from that Wild Wild West, the
Yeah,
old Will Smith
old Will
movie.
Smith movie,
That was a
yeah.
rejected costume.
It was a... Good job, Kyle.
That's something not even Will Smith would wear in that movie.
Oh, that dude cracks me up.
When you're done, I'll need water.
Yeah, okay.
Bovar says, I feel like my house air conditioning died and it's 100 plus degrees. Derek says, because of the Knicks, this is 1 year I feel more invested in the NBA Finals than the NHL, but the Stanley Cup Finals have been kick-ass. True says PK was not so eccentric when he used to do security for him. Do we think any sports are rigged to a degree, like refs or Vegas? Well, NFL refs have had a very clear pattern of not necessarily rigging football games, but attempting to manipulate games with terrible calls or egregious non-calls to favor certain circumstances. Usually the refs in an NFL games, their main objective seems to be making games as close as possible. Usually refs don't blatantly screw over one team in favor of another. It's equal treatment bad reffing, except for a certain 2018 NFC Championship game.
This is a really exciting partnership. Thank you, folks. Trade on anything with calcium.
You've always been ahead of the game. Excellence is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling is unmatched. Their standard isn't for the average, it's for those who set the bar and elevate it.
So what are your predictions for the second period? Killingham says, as a Canes fan, I'm glad we're in the final, but you're stressed this series. Is this how you all felt against Edmonton? The first series, yes, after continuously losing those games after taking a 3-0 series lead. round 2 against the Oilers was not nearly as stressful.
We love summer. This summer, we went to the beach. We found shells and built little worlds.
Well, yeah, I heard the Dolphins, I think, extended Aaron Brewer through 2029.
Yeah, they gave him like $350 million a year or something like that. Look at your water.
Plus, Costco members can get exclusive savings on select models.
So I hammer the rudder, and we go perpendicular. Park that away.
Tune into the first overtime intermission where Jaws takes bets on who gets the unfortunate own goal. Speaking of which, Kyle will probably be watching the second half of Zekia versus. I feel like I should know who that other team is. Hungry Xenomorph says, "What's up, guys? Hello."
Just announced for a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 1,500 miles. Take on new adventures, make new memories, and make the interest behind it.
See your Baltimore area Chevy dealers.
I'm Megan Knight.
And I'm Brandon Listen, and you're watching WMAR. Expedia first intermission report. 20 minutes on complete. Here in Raleigh, we're 1-1.
So the list of teams for Darnell Nurse is apparently like 3 to 5 teams long.
Yeah. There's another one of those pincher bugs.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a power play goal. We said they had to get the power play going, and I asked, where is Pablo Dorambia? Well, we know where he is now. He scored big goals.
Oh yeah, the Kraken hired Patrick Alvin as assistant GM and Pascal Vincent as assistant coach.
Also, take a look at Slater. What do I always say? Fundamentals. You got to be inside the dot. Way too much space here for Jack Eichel to work. So just watch Slater. Watch your boys on the circle here. Go ahead and run it. And when you get guys like Jack Eichel, this type of space, it's a make your own Sunday. Thanks for coming. Pablo Dorambia. Bunch like Jake Clumpton, man. All right, good. What a period out of him. They needed him to show up, get all the power play goals this season. He shows up in a big time. Can you do? You always stress fundamentals. Right? I think it's Subban. Fundamentals. Now, let's not forget your boy Leeds over here, or some call me Levy, as you know. We had Jordan Stahl for the Conn Smythe last game. Eric Johnson laughed at me. Nobody's laughing anymore, man.
South Korea versus the Czech Republic. Hungry Xenomorph says, "Did you see Nurse wants to go to LA or Pittsburgh?" Yeah, those are apparently 2 of the teams he wants to go to. It probably will be LA because I doubt Pittsburgh. The Penguins are no longer exactly run the same way the Steelers and Pirates are. They actually had a shift in organizational philosophy, so I don't think the Penguins will go after Darnell Nurse. Boulevard says Nurse is going to go to Pittsburgh and it's going to be Nurse for Letane, trade and draft picks to the Penguins. So we've got approximately 10 minutes until the start of the second.
Hockey season ended. Summer started.
Oh, yeah.
Dad knew his crew didn't need much, but they did need peace and quiet. And lots of space. So they plan their flights, car, and vacation home all in one place. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
From the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, the Ego 22-inch aluminum deck mower with Select Cut is the most powerful mower in its class, featuring an aluminum deck that allows for extreme blade speeds, producing the perfect razor-sharp cut. Designed for durability that's guaranteed for life. All powered by Ego's patented 56-volt arc lithium battery. One battery powers all tools. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Oh, here he is.
What are you doing here?
Capital One, thanks, guys.
Pissed off Sabres fan, the only way you think Nurse moves is if a third team steps in to take some of his cap. Edmonton is not in a position to hold cap. Boulevard says, how the hell did you guys survive the first Panthers-Oilers Cup final? Oh my God, I'm dying here. About to peel over and die. It's so stressful. Local Nomad says, you don't believe a third team can retain salary anymore.
There are no guarantees in sports. But one thing's for sure, when you can breathe better, game days are better. Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Some adults felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflammation.
Hungry Zimmer says that got removed in the new CBA.
Tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms. Don't change yourself on the treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Taco Bell's lunch boxes are peak luxury, where you can get classics for $5, indulgences for $7, or discover new luxuries for $9, like the shredded beef dipping taco. Opulence is at your fingertips.
Boulevard says, you know who was the master of doing the 3-team trade when we take the cap hit? The Coyotes.
Pat?
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 lunch boxes.
I'm not giving up. Richard, I am selling the building.
Boulevard says, I hope we get the same old second period the last 4 games has showed us. We're getting 3-3 headed into the third period, and you'll like it, mister. Including 2 shorthanded goals. 1 for each team.
Trying to get the big strong team. Back on the Expedia first intermission report. There is Mike Commodore, former Hurricanes defenseman, in a bathrobe. Why wouldn't he be? The top
Local Nomad says a big penalty kill for Carolina here. Second period goals this series. Vegas 9, Carolina 1. Why is Carolina so bad in the second period? Boulevard, you're honestly pleasantly surprised everyone in the group chat forgot to roast you after game 4. They must have figured Jordan Stahl roasted you enough on his own. Seriously, PK, where are you getting these outfits from? Is some old Hollywood costume department paid him to wear all these different old outfits of theirs on television? Pissed off Sabres fan, you think Alex Tuck is going elsewhere? You're okay with it? Yeah, he just completely no-showed in the playoffs. Yeah, did PK steal the wardrobes of both MJ and Prince?
Get access to Platinum Nights by Resi. Dining benefits and over 10,000 US Resi restaurants.
PK raided Don Cherry's closet.
Yeah.
Purchases. So go ahead and order the chef special. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like that.
PK goes into his closet with the lights off.
We're not just numbers people. We're people. Planning for retirement people. Protecting these little people. Owning all of this people. Because we're part of the journey, not just the plan.
Hungry Zewar says today is slightly better than what he was wearing last game.
Optimal poop in 10 days. New Iams Proactive 5 for healthy digestion.
Timu Aladdin is a new phrase for
Need to get
me.
back on the road? I want to get out of here.
Less than 3 minutes to go till the start of the second.
Here you go. When stuff goes wrong and you need answers, Mallory Safaste is working for you.
Do you have a problem for me? Email me, Mallory@WMAR.com.
You know, we're less than a month till the 250th anniversary of the nation's
Yes.
founding, right?
Yes.
We should try and plan something a little special for this 4th of July. Either we could go see whichever fireworks, because they're probably going to have a really good fireworks displays this year, or we get some fireworks of our own and launch them.
Boy. We'll see. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying we'll see.
Wolfar says, "Why does PK look like he's doing a Civil War reenactment?" with that getup?" No, that's a Yeehaw Wild West reenactment. Django called. He wants his spare outfit back.
Change happens fast. That's why we're giving you our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
I'm warning you all.
Moyo says you have a parlay. Do you think this will hit? What's your parlay? Also, please gamble responsibly. So I called for 3-3 with 2 shorthanded goals, 1 for each team by the end of the second. Because everything else has happened in this series.
Exactly.
Eichel 3 shots, William Karlsson 2, Stahl 3, Stone 3. You really bet on both Eichel and Stone to have 3 shots on goal? I don't know. Bolvar says, my 4th of July every year. Hey, you idiot, stop doing fireworks or I'll kick your fireworks to the moon. What is the story of that one random dude I think, behind the Vegas bench, who's wearing an LA Kings Ontario Reign jersey.
All right, stupid Dolphins.
Marner with the puck. Over to Eichel.
How many overtimes tonight, Kyle?
No.
Oh, come on. What fun are you?
Marner with the puck. He enters the zone. Over to Herzl, who sends it all the way over to Mark Stone. Over to Marner. That goes just wide. Carolina gets the clear. Bolvar says, no, Jaws, the Panthers didn't three-peat yet.
Are you sure about that? Kyle told me they were just going to give us the trophy.
At what point did I say that? Honestly.
Oh,
Eichel shot directly into Bussy. Yes, you've got to keep the front clear.
Hurdle, you got to take that shot.
I think Bussy would have been prepared for that shot. Eichel sends it over to Dorofeev. Drops it to Herzl. Over to Stone. Over to Eichel. Marner. Over to Stone. Hurdle at center. It does force Bussy to move it behind the net, but Eichel gets it over to Marner. Dorofeev shot ricochets wide. That's the end of the Vegas power play. A huge kill for Carolina, but they're still trapped in their own end of the ice. Oof. Mark Stone got a dangerous look. All right, so Hanifin with the puck sends it back to center ice. William Karlsson loses the puck at the blue line, allowing Stankoven to go the other way. He drops back. Stahl with a shot. A juicy rebound.
They can't stop this guy.
No, excuse me, that was Taylor Hall.
Oh, okay. Well, all the old guys look alike, right?
What, hand pass, I guess.
Knock the hat off.
$17:05 to go in the second. So, did you say that Game 6 is on Sunday?
Uh-huh. Yep, we're taking another 2 days off. And then Game 7 would be Wednesday with another 2 days off.
Makes sense, I suppose. Cole Smith with the puck. He is swarmed by Hurricanes players until he coughs it up. Carlos says, so apparently Darnell Nurse wants out of Edmonton. Any suckers, I mean takers? Well, supposedly his list of 3 to 5 teams that he'd be willing to waive the no trade clause for include LA and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I'll just take a wild guess that Florida's another one of them.
Everybody wants to go to Florida. No interest. Ehlers with the puck. Oh. Another one of those odd bounces off the boards, but nothing happened in there. This looks like a 2-2 quadruple overtime game, Kyle.
But this is looking like heartbreaking goals scored in the last 20 seconds of regulation.
Like
Local,
when Chucky scored with like
4 seconds.
3-4 seconds left to win it.
Local Nomad says Bussy looks good tonight.
Yeah, he looks settled in.
The quest is nearing its conclusion. Go behind the scenes for every minute of the Stanley
15:26 to go in the second.
From round one through the Stanley Cup final. Quest for the Stanley Cup only on NHL YouTube.
Time for the SAP Coaching Insights tab. These numbers
Most points without goal. Eichel is at 11.
Wow.
Boulevard thinks he's Hungry Zeedemore thinks he's going to end up with the Canucks after they swoop in like Captain Savo again and save the Oilers from themselves again. Gustav Sabres fans says he can see him in Seattle.
I just am curious as to who would actually. I mean, I guess at 50%, like if Edmonton's going to eat half the salary. Oh, almost got that pass.
Offsides,
Yeah.
and Carlson chooses to touch it. Well, yeah. How's you getting your card collection? Up?
I haven't really.
Oh.
I haven't really done it.
I watched a video. Nutri put out a video about Fanatics, and apparently, while we were all focused on them finally finding a way to misspell a 4-letter word in Utah, they went and grabbed Tops and corrupted them with their tentacles.
They bought Tops?
Yeah, they did like basically a takeover. That company had been privately owned for like 90 years.
Oh man, they ruins it.
Real Cinema says Nurse to San Jose, they can use an experienced playoff vet. One experienced in failure. They'll fit right in San Jose. Yeah, Tree did a great job digging into Fanatics. Remember that they can't do 50% retention anymore. If you remember correctly, the retention max is 30%.
I didn't realize it had been
Someone
taken
also
down to 30.
claims that the new CBA makes it no longer allowed for a third team to take on money.
It can be done, but the player has to remain on the roster of the bumper team for 75 regular season days.
Oh, so Taylor Hall got bumped into the boards. What was that you had said?
You can still have a middle team with retention, but the player in question has to remain on the bumper team, the second team, for 75 regular season days, and then they can trade them to the other team. So it'll never really happen, but I guess you never know.
Local Nomad says Jesper Fast scored for Carolina to tie that game 4 before Kachuk won it. What happens to Fast?
I didn't realize it was only 30% now. I thought it had stated 50, but
Killer
there
Kim.
were so many different things we were reading when the new CBA came out.
Killer Cam says Faust retired, broken neck.
Oof.
Bolvar says, I'm calling it right now. Bill Zito is about to do something stupid and trade for Nurse.
No. Oh my God. If that happens, Kyle will start a basketball channel.
You can't make that on my behalf without my approval, sir.
There's no chance of that happening.
How about if that happens, you have to eat mushroom pizza on camera to prove that you actually did it. That's what I thought. Killer Kim says, Jaws, I'm so stressed. Is this how you felt against Edmonton? No, I make stuffed mushroom caps. So put all the cheese in the mushroom caps, cream cheese and stuff. So Bussy is the third goalie to win this first career playoff start in the final. The last guy to do it was Hank Bassin of the 1961 Detroit Red Wings. So that hadn't happened since the original Six era.
Yeah. And yeah, Killer Cam, it's stressful as hell, man.
Please don't.
It is just every movement of the puck. You're just like,
Don't forget to stuff the crust with more mushrooms.
Oh, that's disgusting.
There aren't enough drugs in the world to make Zito make a trade that's stupid.
Exactly.
All right, so 13 minutes to go.
We are going.
It's only acceptable because these games have been outright crazy every night. Vegas has had 11 scoring chances to Carolina's 1, and this game is still tied at 1.
Welcome to Carolina hockey.
Bolvar says, guys, you were supposed to do your second period scoring magic. Well, there'll be magic, all right. It'll be Martinook getting ridiculous bank shots or something. This could be the third year in a row of Florida Panthers goalie wins a cup.
There you go.
Bussy has been making the saves so far. 12:18 to go in the second. Carolina won the face-off. Chatfield on the move. But he's forced to put the puck into the zone as they go for a change. Bussy is allowed 1 goal on 10 shots. So that's 4 goals allowed on 31 shots since he was given the start. By comparison, Carter Hart allowed 4 goals in the past game alone and another one tonight. Hey, look, it's Brandon Bussy's family.
Dude starts the year on waivers, and now he's in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final.
As the starting goalie.
Yep.
Killicamp says, why are the Checkers y'all's farm team when they're here in North Carolina and ours is the Chicago Wolves? What do we have to do with Chicago? It's just the quirks of minor league, like how when the Brevard County Manatees used to exist, for a while they were affiliated with the Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
Although that's more a quirk of pretty much every team has some sort of spring training facility in baseball down in Florida.
Right. Yeah.
Pissed off Sabres fan says, "Who put Bussy on waivers?" Some red and white colored team.
No, before that. Well, we put him on waivers. Not sure if he was on waivers when we got him. I think he was. Or maybe he was just a free agent. I think he had been with Boston. I'm pretty sure he had been playing for Providence. Well, who's that? Is that
That's William Karlsson. Having his arm and wrist looked at. Yeah, he was the Bruins.
Bruins, yeah. He played for the Bruins.
This is one of the only arenas in the NHL that does not have access to the bench, to the locker room, and the visitors room. So that's what
He was with the Providence Bruins.
that was the down tunnel. The Dolphins will look at him in the Vegas locker room, but that's a huge loss. That will drop to the right. He's going to have to go to the absence of William Karlsson.
Oh, I just saw lightning out there.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a storm soon.
The Everblades will be affiliated with the Penguins starting next year. Which moment would you rank higher? Reinhardt's fourth goal versus Edmonton Game 6 or Verhaeghe overtime game-winning goal in Boston Game 7? Bro, that's not even the most memorable Reinhardt goal. Try
Are they going to call
the
that?
cup-winning goal in Game 7.
Yeah.
So remind me who just laid a cross check out there?
I don't know. It's your job to know the players. I can't
Hungry
see
Seymour
those guys.
says Tarasov would have cleared waivers, right? So
I don't know.
it's Lawson who wrestled down Stankoven. So
So they
Carolina's
actually
going
called
on
that.
the power play. Lawson takes,
That was a stupid penalty to take.
and Blake is still incensed. Yeah, people forgot that Swaggy made that Reinhardt Game 7 goal happen. He had the other goal too.
Yeah.
But I still don't know if I would call the Reinhardt. Would you call the Reinhardt Cup winning goal more memorable than the one against Boston, the Verhaeghe one against Boston? I mean,
I mean, if Verhaeghe went against Boston, I don't know that you can get one more memorable. I mean, Reinhardt's Game 7 goal was the game winner, but it was halfway through the second period. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Kulikov with the insane.
Yeah,
clear.
Kulikov with, yeah.
So the Hurricanes have had a power play goal in 3 straight games. They have a 90% home power. Well, that's the Golden Knights are much better on the PK at home than on the road. Gostisbehere over to Aho. Ehlers trying to get the puck. It's still loose. Carter Hart fell down. That puck is still loose, and Gostisbehere finally gets it to Ehlers. Back to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere waits. Jarvis shoots it, stopped by Carter Hart with 10:16 to go. Does Marner get Conn Smythe regardless like McDavid? Probably. The dude had a ridiculous run these playoffs.
He's kind of slowed down, though.
Yeah, but you have to look at the whole playoffs. had Jordan Stahl been doing prior to the Cup Finals. Because Marner out there having the most points any playoff players had with their new team. Oh, Stahl was so close. I thought that was going to be the goal to take the lead. Nikishin has the puck well in his own zone. Over to Ehlers. Blake on the move. Blake waits. He peels back. He falls down. And Ehlers has to get the puck at the blue line. And Nikishin can't hold it in. And there's going to be less than 30 seconds left on the power play by the time the Hurricanes get it back in the zone. Stankoven. Oh, Ehlers smashed into Marner there. Brett Talden with the puck. And Stankoven wants none of that. So he hits him. Hall on the move. Tries to get it to Blake.
Oof. Are they going to call that?
So does that mean Carolina's going to get a few seconds of 5-on-3?
Well, they just decided all of a sudden to start calling this stuff.
So McNabb goes into the penalty box. I mean, you sort of have to call that.
I don't know. This stuff's kind of been going on the whole game already. What's your favorite movie?
Egg.
What just happened?
A Chewy order is on the way for Woody. He likes his stick, but loves his Pro Plan, which Chewy delivers
All right.
nutrition for Woody's.
All right. If they're ever going to score a goal, they're going to get another power play here. Smells like 2-2 overtime to me. Oh, yeah. Did you see the Mahomes thing?
What, that he got a contract restructure?
Yeah.
$63.4 million AAV.
Yeah, the deal's worth over $500 million.
Wow. I can hear the rain pattering against the window now. Severe thunderstorm warning. How bad is it?
All right, let's go.
It is a Hurricanes power play with 9:03 to go in the second. Carolina won the face-off cleanly. Oh, man, Svechnikov whiffed on his shot from the circle, allowing Vegas to clear. Aho with the puck over to Ehlers, over to Aho. Jarvis waits. Aho collects it. Ehlers waits. Got the spirit, blue line over to Ehlers. Shot blocked. Aho manages to keep it away from Vegas. Aho sends it cross ice. Luckily, Ehlers was the only player there. Svechnikov to Ehlers.
Come on, Carolina.
Is anyone going to take a shot?
Right?
Hello?
Like, just dancing on the outside.
Oh,
There's the
there
shot.
it is! Svechnikov
there's the goal.
scores.
Jeez. 5-0, I believe.
And Svechnikov has given the Hurricanes the 2-1 lead with 8:02 to go in the second. When was the last time that dude scored?
Let's see.
Now that just went
No, it went through Lausanne.
and over the leg. Or no,
And-
that went 5-0.
It won't slow it down
True
enough.
says,
to
hell
see.
yes. Svech-
Yep,
Oh,
5-0.
just under the leg. Good grief. So that's just the second goal Svech has had this series, both of which were power play goals. So unless Vegas can quickly wrest back the puck, this could be the moment where it gets ugly. Unless Vegas turns on the goal scoring like they have in all the other second periods in
Yeah.
this series. Less than 7.5 to go in the second. Susie says that was coming. Yeah, there's only so many times you can take penalties against the Hurricanes and get away with it.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that Vegas probably figured that stuff wasn't going to get called because they hadn't been calling it, and then they just decided to call two.
Sissons tries to get a pass off, but no luck.
I mean, they were penalties. It's just they've been letting stuff go all game, all last few games. They've been letting all that stuff go.
Lawson sends the puck into the zone. Yeah. Marduk with the puck. He gets it over to Aho. And Gostisbehere moves in. And Nikishin is trying to keep the puck away from Vegas. And that is cleared by Carolina. Rasmus Anderson tries to keep the puck in Vegas possession. Robinson collects it. Colasar able to feed Marner, but Carolina gets the puck back.
Oh, boy, what a smack.
Hungry Sealer says, "Oh, Jaws, you're either going to die laughing or boil into a rage when you see what GoFundMe just did."
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I can't imagine.
Eichel moves with the puck. Ehlers has it. Ehlers waits. He loses the puck in the middle of the offensive zone, and it's
There you go.
Brett Howden on the move.
No.
And Bossy and his teammate were able to stop a dangerous goal score in Howden. That puck is sent around. Four minutes to go in the second period. And this is Dowd on the move.
Oh, jeez.
He crashes basically directly at the corner of the net.
Where's the puck?
That puck is still loose.
Still loose. And
that's
out.
clear.
Oh. Sure is nice that we provided Carolina with what might be their Stanley Cup winning goalie. Isn't that nice of us?
Yes, it
We
was.
felt like, well, we're not going to be there anyway, so go ahead.
Stankoven with the puck. He moves across the blue line. He shoots. He sends it wide. Shots are now tied at 12. That belays just how much Carolina's taken control here.
Yeah.
Real Cinema says we are officially in Leafs Marner territory. Come back, Vegas Marner.
Yeah, he has not looked all that great these last few games.
McNabb sends it up ahead to Marner, speak of. Brett Howden waits,
Oh,
and that puck from Marner went through the paint. The Shea Theodore shot was blocked. Martinook behind the net. He manages to get the puck.
Canes are just quicker at every.
Wow,
There it is.
what a shot.
There it is.
Aho scores. It's Jover. You let
Yep.
Sebastian Aho score.
I've been saying that for games. They are just quicker. They want it more. The Canes clearly want this more. What a play.
And now the Hurricanes are leading 3-1
Yep.
with 2:09 to go in the second. This all starts because it was a great feed from Walker and then to Aho. Thanks to Martinook winning that
Well,
battle
yeah,
against Theodore.
Martinook wins the battle against Theodore.
And then Walker passes it to Aho, and Aho is in the perfect spot.
I mean, you got Martinook beating Theodore. That says it all right there.
That's Aho's first goal in 6 games.
Theodore's just not been good. And so now it's going to take, I wouldn't call it a miracle for Vegas.
I mean, did you watch Game 3?
Right.
It was 4-0.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but that was Vegas losing that lead.
This is the third time this series the Hurricanes have scored 3 consecutive goals.
Jeez.
It's not even
Might
the
be
crazy.
4 here. Ooh.
That was close. Hungry Xenomorph, don't you dare switch that dial. World Cup game. Local Nomad says the next goal for either team is massive.
Yeah.
Carter Hart is already just 1 goal away from surrendering at least 4 goals every single game of these finals.
Well, I mean, when your defense is playing like that,
Less than a minute's remaining. Real Cinema says, oh man, they're going to be touching our cup. They're not going to treat it right. The cup needs to be fed 3 times a day. It needs a dip in the Atlantic. It needs to
Well,
pour booze off the elbow room.
they might still be able to get it into the Atlantic.
Hungry, you're most likely going to double screen. Okay, that's acceptable. Killer Cam says the best second series we've played all series, and we might not be going.
Hey, I just want to say thank you, Dana, for the 5 on the Give Send Go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Pam, for the 50. Thank you for the 50 on the Give Send Go. The link is at the top of the description. We've gone with Give Send Go now after I made a post about it. GoFundMe went Cocoa Puffs. We'll just put it that way. So GoFundMe tried asking for proof that Great White was real, quite literally. So thank you both. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Pam. Much appreciated. I like this better because I didn't get notifications from GoFundMe when somebody would give, but with Give Send Go I do, so I can thank people in the middle of the game. That makes a difference.
Most of all, it needs Roberto Luongo spaghetti.
Yeah.
Icy says, yo, guys.
Hey, Icy.
59.2 seconds left in the second.
Vegas needs to be careful here. 3-1 is manageable, but 4-1, and that arena gonna be rocking and rolling to the point of no return. Kings just want it more.
Oh, the puck is loose.
Oh!
No, that was close. Jordan Stahl
So
almost did it
close.
again. I mean, it's got to be just a matter of time at this rate.
Yeah. This series is toast. Vegas is just not playing at the same effort level.
Icy says Vegas is cooked.
Unless, well, they hired Torts, and they got edible Torts instead. They hired Torts to be all like fiery and animated and get these guys going, and instead, he's
no lead is safe in this series.
He's super chill. You know what I mean?
So,
all right.
Hungry says, to be fair, Vegas had a harder path to the finals.
No, that's true.
The second intermission is here, and
true.
Carolina has taken a 3-1 lead thanks to Svechnikov and then Aho. So it'll be 10-13 at the start of the third. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Give him credit. Vegas did 2 penalties. Whether they're good penalties or not, second not give the other team opportunities. You got guys up that are looking to find the net. Svechnikov finds the net. Now it's dropped.
They did it. Once they got the 2 penalties, they could score on the first one, or the second penalty. They started running downhill. He's taking this crowd. Got the crowd back into it. And what a tough place to play. Even sitting here watching, Carolina's anticipating every shit on their minutes to every puck. They're getting to their game, playing Carolina hockey. Tough place for Vegas right now. You know what else? Both goalies have been great tonight. 2 cute, and we haven't seen that though in any game prior to this one. Both goalies excellent tonight so far. We are on our way to the third period. We'll break down this second. All the troubles that Carolina had in the second period, not that period. This is the Discover second intermission report.
Hey, there he is.
Hey,
How you like your new Trek stuff?
That's beautiful. I wish I'd done it sooner.
So no need for any of this.
No, none of that.
Not about Treks. I've never minded doing a little maintenance. It's rewarding.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
Have fun. Just be here.
No sanding, no staining, no regrets. Treks. Performance.
Beck says, one more goal, Hart. You got this.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
You're feeding my granddad Blue, right?
3-in-1.
Who's that T-bone chicken? Chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
3-in-1 has chicken, rice flour, corn gluten meal, whole grain corn, chicken byproduct meal.
You're in the course of doing something they've talked about their entire lifetime.
Real Sino says, I thought what we had was special. Hungry Xenomorph says you saw a clip today of some Brits eating barbecue for the first time. It was like seeing someone see colors for the first time.
I can. You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can for the original Andrew vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring
So let's hear your predictions for the third period.
patriotic brand. I can take it all in. You can do anything. New Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Right now, during the Jeep Make This $4,500 total bonus cash offers on 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee L limited models. See your Baltimore area Jeep Grand dealer.
You know they're 42, 45 now. It's the tariffs. I had to charge extra because of the tariffs.
Tariffs are like several months ago, my dude.
We love summer. This summer, we went to the beach. We found shells and built little worlds in the sand. We played with the dinosaur. My parents love summer too. It's the little memories that make them smile.
Make summer memories in a new Volvo SUV during the Summer Safely Sales event.
I'm Major Kelly Swoop, and you're watching WMAR.
This is the Discover second intermission report.
Stanley Cup final, game 5. Probably the biggest game I've played so far.
Burn Doyle says my prediction is Carter Hart is a bum. Oh,
Oh, that
Soup and put the hats on Mark Messi. Oh my God.
he looks like one of my TIs in the Air Force in basic training.
Your technical instructors.
Yeah. Looks way better on him than it did on PK. No doubt.
Local Nomad need Eichel to be the best player on the ice, but you don't think Bussy allows another one tonight? It's not looking very likely.
Every single time. They earned it, but Vegas, Lazard's got to come up. You got to know what you're doing there.
Their penalty kill struggle, PK. Yeah, it's been a problem the last few games of the series. And then Aho, who's the other partner in crime, right? And the two of them seem to go hand in hand. Spencer Galvin, Aho, and Aho gets on the board. The team is so strong, it's been able to endure them not scoring. And sure enough tonight, you know they're going to get on the board earlier. But this is a
Yeah, Messier looks like a very stern state trooper with the hat on. No kidding. So, if Carolina finally had a good second period, then what are the implications for the third period? Because I highly doubt Vegas is just going to roll over and die. The Marlins, yes, they are 8-1 in June, the best record of any team in baseball in June. But to be fair, our opponents in June, the Marlins, included such highly illustrious organizations as the Nationals, the Rays, and the Diamondbacks. And we get to play the Pirates next. Maybe getting swept by the damn Mets was a wake-up call for the Marlins. Since then, they have actually gone 8. Yeah, they've gone 8-1 since getting swept by the Mets. Turns out the Marlins do have something called pride. Hungry Xenomorph says, hey, the D-backs were a playoff team. Is that true?
That actually feels like an upgrade. It matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Great Clips gets that you hate to wait. That's why they have online check-in in the Great Clips app. So you can get
right now I see the Diamondbacks are at 509 games back of their division.
Even if your child has moderate to severe eczema,
Thanks to that series, the Marlins are just half a game back now of the Diamondbacks, and only one game back of the Nationals, Pirates, and Cubs. So that means the Pirates series is going to be crucial. And the Padres currently have the last wild card spot in the NL at 35-32. Gotcha. Funny enough, getting swept by the Marlins and White Sox is probably a wake-up call for the Mets, too.
heal their skin from within so they can stay ahead of eczema. Find an eczema specialist and ask about Dupixent today.
I know the people you work with. They're hot, but here's off to coworkers.
Friday, it's
Rudy Plus Light.
That's an amazing cast of Toy Story 5. Plus, the exclusive interview with the newest addition to the family.
It is my favorite Toy Story movie.
It's Toy Story, Years and Beyond on BBC and stream on Disney Plus and more.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, or transmission of use of this broadcast without express consent of the National Hockey League is expressly prohibited.
Welcome back to the
Hungry Zimmer says watch them get 7 runs on Skeens because Marlins.
All right.
You've got 7 minutes. So the Hurricanes lead 3rd period goals in this series 10-3. So apparently Carlson got shoved into the boards, and that's when he went into the tunnel at one point.
Oh.
And now it's the other guy's turn to wear the hat. All I can think about when I see the State Trooper hat is that scene from Scary Movie 3 where they have the hats on the State Trooper in the scene making fun of signs. And with every cut, with every hat slowly gets bigger and bigger. The hat looks like the sorting hat from Harry Potter. So again, the Game 5 winner in the series tied at 2 in the finals wins the series 74% of the time. Would be hilarious is if the broadcast somehow had 2 more of those hats and they all were wearing them at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Beck says Vegas truly looks gassed.
I mean, compared to Carolina, for sure.
You can't spell American without it. During the Jeep Make This the Summer event, say I can in the original Can-Do vehicle. I can go where freedom takes me. I can bring the whole crew and everything that comes with them. And in America's most patriotic brand, I can take it all in. You can do anything in the new Jeep brand lineup during the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Right now, during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, get
250 years.
on 2026 Jeep are limited models. See your
Let me see if I can get her in.
Oh, she's still outside?
She went back outside. She didn't get her normal outside time.
Let's see.
She's addicted.
Hungry Xeomorph says, I fully expect PK to come out for Game 6 dressed in a pimp suit, fur coat, and some ridiculous non-matching hat. Anything less would be a disappointment at this point.
We're giving you our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years with same gig Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Burned Oils says the Oilers must really hate themselves at the moment, seeing the Canes, thinking this Canes team will win the cup, and we couldn't do it with what we had in our prime.
Canes couldn't do it without Florida giving them a goal and not showing up. I'm kidding.
I'm meteorologist Abigail Deckler, and you're watching WMAL.
He doesn't want to play with toys anymore.
I'm sure that'll be an NHL record. The first team to ever win the Stanley Cup with a goalie who was put on waivers by the team they lost the previous season in the final. Okay, there you go. Good girl. Good girl. Oh.
So both teams have been 1 for 2 on the power play.
You gonna go sleep with mommy, or you gonna stay down here with us? You want me to go let you in the room?
Probably. That looks like where she's headed.
Come on, I'll let you go with mommy. Come on. Come on, I'll put you in the room, Mom. Come on. Come on, go.
So William Karlsson is not expected to return for Vegas in this game. At least that's what Emily Kaplan just said. That could be a crippling blow for Vegas. This is the Hurricanes' first time with a lead entering the third period this series. William Karlsson is not on the bench. He's had 4 points this series, 2 goals, 2 assists. So, Hungary Zedamore says, yeah, they are cooked. That is not icing since it was on goal. So William Karlsson's not on the bench for Vegas.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Dorofeyev's shot got deflected and then thus he gloved it. Sissons tried to get it past.
Yeah, no 2-goal lead is safe, that's for sure.
No lead is safe. No lead is safe. That's icy by Vegas.
Inspired by the greatest trophy in sports, designed for the ultimate hockey fan, built for cup chasers. Enter daily for your chance to win one of 16 exclusive pairs. Sweepstakes versus June 21st. Decided today.
Alrighty then.
Cup chasers. No purchase necessary. Rules apply.
Carolina wins the face-off. Slavin with the shot. Carter Hart got a piece of it. McNabb could not get the clear. Svechnikov sends it to the side of the net. Shackfield with the shot, it's blocked. Vegas gets the clear. Eichel moves it into the zone.
All 5 Canes are right there. Did you see that?
Yeah. Beck says deep fried. Keandre Miller with the puck. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Bussy was able to make the stop in spite of Carolina letting Brett Howden, of all players, be right in front of him.
Wow.
It just deflected straight into the glove. Right there. Vegas won the face-off. It's sent around. Rolls out of the zone. I think Robinson might get to it before Carter Hart does. Oh, the puck is still loose. But Carter Hart is able to...
Boy, he survived that.
He is so lucky. Marie Xenomorph says his Brett's related to Quentin Howden.
Yes, that is his baby brother. We took the wrong one.
Hall gets knocked down. Goss to spare with a good defensive effort, but Dowd gets the puck.
No.
Shea Theodore could not get the shot. All right, so Hannafin with the puck, he dumps it in. Ehlers sends it up, but it ends up stalling around the blue line, allowing Vegas to retake possession. Slavin the first to the puck in his own end. And they're going to call that.
Call that?
Eichel can't believe it. So Carolina gets to go on another power play.
It's getting a little one-sided here. Oh. They've been letting stuff like that go all series long. And now tonight they've called three times. I mean, it's a penalty, but they've been letting that stuff go.
This is the third straight Vegas penalty. First 3 rounds, Hurricanes power play, 12.5%. In this series, it's jumped to 38.5%. Nearly 3 times better. Gosta Spare waits. Over to Svech. Stalled, tries to get the puck.
Yeah, they're going to get one here.
Svechnikov. Not if Colton Sissons clears it, which he doesn't.
Vegas is cooked. That's what happens when you sweep your first 2 series and you have all that rest.
Goss to spare with the puck. Over to Jarvis, over to Svech.
Oh, I thought that was
goes to Aho. Aho waits. Goss the spare at the blue line. Over to Jarvis now. Aho with the shots. It goes wide. Goss the spare holds the puck in. Will you quit toying with them and just score already? Jarvis to Svetch. I mean, the Vegas players have got to be exhausted by now, right?
You've been out there the whole minute.
Jarvis shoots directly
he didn't get
into
it.
Carter Hart.
He didn't get it all.
Sabres, Eichel, and Leafs Marner showing up. All right, so that sends down. Hurricanes have had a power play goal in 4 straight games now. Stahl twice, Svechnikov twice, and Jarvis. Maybe Jarvis now makes it twice for him as well. Ehlers on the move, over to Taylor Hall. He shoots, puck sent wide. Blake able to hold it in the zone. Stakeoven pursues it.
See, Carolina just wants it more, man. They're beating them to every puck. It is something to see.
Are you kidding me, Taylor Hall? You just let the puck go past. Well, that was Nikishin. Pardon me. Hurricanes are now out shooting Vegas 21-14. Carrier behind the net. He gets the puck. He gets it to Martinook. He tried to feed it in the direction of Jankowski, but it didn't work. The only penalties called on Carolina was puck over the glass.
Yeah. I mean, look, Carolina's winning the game for sure.
David says, in my honest opinion, winning cups is all about goaltending and depth. If you don't have one, best have the other. Thankfully, the Cats have both when healthy.
Yep, agreed. Vegas doesn't have. Carter Hart's been good, but not good enough. He'd drive me crazy as our goalie. He's always he's too wild for me. $29 points.
29 points.
Come on, man.
It's like the Spurs ran into a stack overflow error where they just kept bricking shots and wouldn't stop hitting for trying for threes. And it's not like the Knicks really got going until like the fourth quarter themselves. I think there was still like a 20 points lead with 9.5 to go in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how you blow something like that without it being, let's just say, manipulated. You've been telling me all playoffs long about these massive comebacks and these teams that just go on these, 10, 15 minutes of just not being able to put but 2 baskets in the net. This just seems unnatural.
It's probably just a result of the modern NBA where, the 3 has become the biggest commodity, and teams can so easily get stuck in the loop of just bricking every shot, and what the hell is defense?
Right.
Can blame Steph Curry for some of that. We saw this tiny dude out here shooting threes from well beyond the arc, and you're like, shoot, what if every game was like that?
Right.
Just endless threes. And occasionally you have guys like Giannis or Wemby able to dominate in paint. Local Nomad says the difference now is Bussy. Carolina is playing with so much more confidence with him in net.
Yeah, in many ways, that 4-0 lead that Vegas had was the best thing that happened to Carolina, because it forced them to put Bussy in just for shits and giggles, and he's settled things up here.
Hey guys, I kind of feel like you're chopping off my head a little bit. I'm the money. Don't forget that.
Starting to remind me of last year's finals.
It makes everything taste even better. And the best part is it comes with.
As that series went on, it was obvious Florida was the better team.
Steve says, I could be more happier about Carolina winning, but no, Spurs ruined it. FFS.
Evergreen's family vacation started with Expedia, and places to go places. When hockey season ended,
Vegas doesn't deserve to win it all. They gave up like them and Dallas have been doing in the earlier rounds every year.
and lots of space.
Yeah, Vegas is clearly not wanting it as much as Carolina.
Expedia, the one place to go to know places.
All your life, you looked at those names etched on that cup. Now you have a chance to be among them forever.
One of these two teams will have a chance to win the Stanley Cup in Game 6 in Vegas on Sunday night. Right now it's Carolina protecting a 2-goal
11:50 to go in the third. All right, so Ehlers with the puck.
Whoa.
There was a great chance
Yeah.
for Svetch. Or pardon me, that was Jordan Stahl. Vegas can't even properly enter the zone anymore. And they called that icing against Carolina.
No.
Chatfield is hurt. He's grabbing his face. That can't be good.
Definitely not good.
Oh, he got high sticked.
Oh.
He got his helmet knocked off. That should be a penalty against
Yeah.
Mark Stone.
Jeez.
You have to be in control of your stick. That is part of the rule. And so this is kind of behind the plate. Macaulay and Rooney are discussing this.
I think there's going to be a penalty. Chris Rooney just gestured to the Vegas bench.
They
Double
called it
minor,
a double
4 minutes.
minor. Wow.
Oh,
That apparently drew blood
bam.
out. That might have scraped his
Looks
eyebrow.
like his forehead, honestly, but maybe you're right.
David says Vegas doesn't have enough guys. Same problem Habs had. When one team is using 20 guys and one team using 12, the team using 12 will eventually get tired. So the Hurricanes have a double minor power play with 11:22 to go.
Good night. Good night.
What's hilarious is they could score on both halves of this power play, and we've already had 1 4-goal comeback in the last half of a period. His game would still not be over.
That's former Florida Panther Brandon Bussey out there. He ain't giving that up.
Gostisbehere with the puck over to
Oh,
Aho.
we gave Carolina their cup-winning goalie. That's funny.
Gostisbehere. Over to Jarvis. Is this what we get for hoping Marner? You hoping Marner would win?
No, this is what we get for taking Forsling off waivers.
Beck says, I don't think Vegas is going to come back from being down 4.
No.
Jarvis to Aho. Over to Jarvis.
Oh, he missed.
Sent it flying into the corner.
Honestly, the only question is now is Vegas going to show up for one last game at home?
Yeah, because we were still hoping for Game 7.
Yeah, but Vegas looks cooked. Like, they just don't have the legs.
Svechnikov could not hang onto the puck, so Vegas gets the clear. Hungry Zeaworth thinks the sad part is if we kept Bussy, we would have made the playoffs.
That is, we wouldn't be worried about what happens if Bob leaves.
Are you sure about that? Because in a hypothetical season where Bussy becomes the man who rolls into the playoffs, potentially even is the playoff starter, you've just created a massive goalie controversy in Sunrise and could still end up losing Bob. And then Bussy might fall back to the mean the next season.
I see what you're saying.
It's like, it would be like the whole, what's his name? The famous 49ers quarterbacks.
What are we talking about? Which ones? I'm talking about Montana, Steve Young.
Yeah, the Montana Steve Young controversy.
Right, yeah. And they had to get rid of Montana.
Real Cinema says we were still injury decimated.
Yeah.
Is that how it shook out? They got rid of Montana.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There's a goal. There it is.
Svechnikov scores on the power play again. Local Nomad says, highlight freaking real goal. How much time was there left on the double minor? Do they still have another 2 minutes to go?
I think the first one had expired, I think.
Frank, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thanks, Frank. Thank you, buddy.
Says,
much
just
appreciated, bud.
Donated to y'all boys. Cheers.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate you, buddy.
Svechnikov just all
right
alone.
there,
McNabb once again getting caught lacking. Jamie says this game has ruined the script of close games because of Vegas. Undisciplined penalties.
Oh, we got a few more donations too. So we got that's from Frank. 20 for Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you, Frank. Thanks for letting us know.
This is the first multi-goal playoff game this postseason for Svech.
And then we have one that's anonymous for 10.
Thank you, Anon.
Appreciate you, buddy. I see your email, but I won't read it out loud because you chose to be anonymous. But thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Carter Hartz has now surrendered at least 4 goals in every single one of these Stanley Cup Finals games. Congratulations. It keeps going.
This is all your fault, Kyle. Put on the hat.
No.
Come on, put on the hat. Let's see if they get 3 goals in 8 minutes.
Vegas looks like it's about to get a goal in the next few seconds.
Come on, put on the hat.
Susie thinks this is the first bad game of the series. I wouldn't really call this a bad game.
She's right. Oh, that was off the side of the net.
I thought it went in.
Yeah.
Bussy makes the stop with 7:27 to go.
Drew still thinks it's going 7 games.
Yeah. Susie says it's not all on the heart. It's hard to keep defending when you are a man down.
That goal there is definitely not on heart.
Manny says if the Canes win this game and the next, they're going to have a 16-3 record in this Cup championship.
Jeez.
True says, I would say it again, Svech and Barkov would be so money.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in Game 6.
True says, going in a hyperbaric chamber tomorrow
Oh,
for
nice.
Nybeck. That reminds me. You know, all those years back ago when the whole story about Michael Jackson sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber,
Yeah.
tabloids reported that. Guess who fed that story to the tabloids in the first place?
Ooh,
Michael Jackson and his team, his press team.
really?
They fed the tabloids several of those stories, those infamous stories, because Michael Jackson was obsessed with P.T. Barnum at the time and thought basically that any news, any way to get his name in people's mouths would be
right.
And it was working.
Yeah.
And it also came back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah.
Because the press decided to start calling him Wacko Jacko and stuff.
There's nothing wrong with a hyperbaric chamber. Zach Thomas had one at his house.
Well, the tabloids claims that he was trying to use it to live to 150.
I see.
True says Michael is innocent. Yes, that he is.
What was South Florida say?
South Florida Sun said, Kyle tried to tell me I was insane when I said Vegas would sweep the Canes. Yes, that was insane.
Yeah. Kyle will call it as he sees it, that's for sure.
JDL says, I've been waiting to see Carolina in the finals since Rod took over. Finally, we're here and looking like we're getting that cup.
Yeah. Well, the hardest game to win is the fourth one. Trust me, we know. It took us 4 tries to win the fourth one the first time.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant.
No, it wasn't.
It was not pleasant, man.
Don't forget the time where we had to go to Game 7 against the Maple Leafs.
Well, that too. That too.
Bolvar says, we're done. This team is done. Just end my misery on Sunday.
Sorry, Bolvar.
Bussy has had 33 saves on 34 shots faced in the third period of overtime. And that one goal he gave up was the game-winning goal for Vegas in Game 3.
I'm not so sure how I feel about this whole Canes winning the cup with a guy that we put on waivers at the same time. We don't know
While Dorofeyev scores.
if Bobrovsky is going to
Bolvar,
stay.
Hold off on crawling into your dark room just yet. Dorofeyev just gave Vegas some semblance of life.
Some semblance.
He's the only guy who's apparently shown up for Vegas tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of let him sit there.
I don't know what
his
Keandre
rebound.
Miller and Chatfield are doing.
Chatfield's back on the ice? Jeez.
Yeah, well, that was just stick to the face.
Miller just went down to block the shot, and if you miss, it's a problem.
JD says, I was here and thoroughly enjoyed the 3 straight cup appearances for the Panthers. Yeah, Torts could pull Hart at the 4-minute mark. Boulevard says, I'm already in the dark room. I might just stay here. They seem to play better when I'm in there. So you're adopting the darkness like Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't lay down for a second in this final.
No.
6:03 to go. It's now a 2-goal lead for Carolina.
What is that?
What? What?
You didn't hear that?
Hannafin with the puck. Rasmus Anderson on the move. He drops it back to Dowd. Dowd waits. The puck is loose. Jeez. Anderson nearly got it past him.
Vegas scores here. It's going to start to get a little nervous.
Carrier gets the clear, flips it down. That is no icing. Jamie says you take the self-inflicted wounds away from Vegas penalties, and this would be a closer game.
Yeah.
Frank says pulling for the Canes. As much as I hate playing against them, they deserve it.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, it takes a lot to just keep coming back year after year after year, even when you haven't, when you keep losing. Especially being swept like that in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Jamie says it's time to take some chances and pinch that blue line. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you need two. They got to get one soon here. But I don't think Bussy's gonna do it. As long as there's no more penalties.
Most people will never understand. But we do. Yeah. We're both different.
Welcome to the special
Boulevard says, also thanks YouTube for infinite buffering me. Couldn't even watch the stream.
Oh no, that's no good.
Thank you, ladies. And I think we have a first caller from the live stream.
Everyone around me thinks I'm the little known, but sometimes I don't.
That's just being a business owner. Yeah. Every expert was once a beginner who just didn't quit. That's deep. I read it on the throw pillow.
The connection there.
How much time left?
You can learn a lot on the throw pillow.
Put that on a throw pillow.
Not sure.
Chevy Silverado.
What?
How much time's left in the game?
Less than 4, I believe. Close to it.
Here's one thing they won't do. Pay interest on their new truck. Just announced. For a limited time, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Take on new adventures.
But if they get one more, then it gets nerve-wracking.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
I don't want Bussy to do that.
Good evening, Scott Van Tom. Get set for Sports Center over on ESPN. When this goes final, we'll visit with one of the stars of the game, TJ Oshie, with us in studio. And one big thing, trying to get some context and perspective on what we were
Need to put the hat on him.
in the guard. Sean, right back to you. Nervous feelings, as you say, Sean.
Stahl versus Eichel at center ice. 4:40 to go.
440.
Eichel moves in, and the puck goes all the way back out. Anderson drops it back. Bussy had no idea where that Hannafin shot went.
Like, you can't just let them have a shooting gallery here. Oh, God! Oh, boy. Stone, I had a wide open
And
net there.
Anderson kept the puck in for Vegas. And now Carolina finally gets the clear.
Yeah, they need to just. Here
Taylor
we go.
Hall.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
That
you
goes
missed
wide.
the net. That was the game right there. And they need two, so you're gonna have to pull Hart here at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure any second now, honestly. That puck
Nice.
goes out of play.
Was it icing or out of play? Show me the way to go home.
Howden versus Aho in the circle. 3:09 to go. And Vegas won the faceoff, but can they keep possession?
I would not be wanting to try to come back and get 2 goals late against this team.
And there it is.
There
The
he
net
goes.
is empty. And
That's
you
not
turned it
good.
right over.
That's not too smart. Where the hell is everybody? You
Susie
got
says-
6 players on. Oh, jeez.
Susie says, this is the most aggressive I have seen Carolina play this series.
Yeah, they can taste it.
Eichel sends it in, just wide. Puck is out of play. Wow,
No
Ehlers. Are you kidding me? Again?
No, he did it again. He did it last game too, didn't he?
He did it
Well, it was
earlier,
earlier
in this
game.
in this
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Ehlers just took a delay of game penalty with 2:13 to go. Susie Vegas
Oh,
is
God.
going on the power play. Ehlers, you moron. Seriously,
Oh,
just
boy.
sent it right over the glass. This is the worst possible time to take that penalty. And now with 2:13 to go in the third, it's not only Vegas power play, but since their net is empty, it's 6-on-4. And yeah, Carolina better
Yeah.
take your timeout now.
Yep.
This game is not over yet. Local Nomad says Eichel looks gassed. He's got over 20 minutes time on the ice.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how healthy he is. He just does not look like he has a burst all series. And Marner's just disappeared. But that's what happens when you play the Canes.
And the
Right,
Golden
they-
Knights win the faceoff.
When they
Theodore
draw,
over to
you
Eichel.
need 2 goals, guys. You can't be dicking around.
Over to Theodore. Where's the puck?
Nope.
That is
That's
cleared.
Cleared. And,
Goes well.
did it
wide.
hit something?
I think
must
it
have.
bounced off the
Yeah.
boards. And Eichel played in the Olympics. Eichel tries to center it to Marner, passes it along to Eichel, back to Marner.
Shoot.
Stone. I'm just watching out of sheer morbid curiosity to see if another lead gets blown in this finals.
Honestly, for Bussy's sake, I hope not.
Eichel to Theodore.
Oh,
I
jeez,
thought it went
what
in.
a save!
What a stop by Bussy. Good grief.
Wow.
Bussy says no. 1:20 to go in the third period. 1:07 left on the Vegas power play. It hit
Off
the
the
post, and Hurdle just could not get the puck in. Boink.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was close. Realson says, Jack Eichel, if you're going to do something, now is the time. Vegas sort of wins this face-off. Stone in the corner, forced to send it to Dorofeev. Dorofeev's shot stopped by Bussy.
1 minute left. There you go. Off
There's-
the glass and down. That's icing.
But it's
No, the power play. That's right.
less than a minute left.
In a little, in a way that kind of helped them.
Dorofeev over to Hurdle, over to Dorofeev. Eichel blocked. That's
There
a
we go.
clear.
Is he going to get to it? Is he going to get to it? No.
But Vegas is running out of time.
Yep. 30 seconds.
Only 15 seconds left on the power play.
That's down.
Another clear.
18 seconds left. Power play is over.
Yeah.
And we are not going to overtime.
And the final few seconds tick down.
Good stuff. Even though I'm rooting for Vegas. What'd they do? Stop it with half a second left?
I'm sure they're going to run
they
that
run
down.
it off. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go.
The
Good
Hurricanes take game 5 4-2 and take a 3-2 series lead headed into game 6 in Vegas on Sunday.
Unbelievable. These sons of bitches are going to win the cup with a goalie we put on waivers. You can't write it. You can't make it up.
True says, I'm happy for Rod. He deserves a cup.
Yeah, I've been rooting for Vegas because we have to root for different teams. But I can't hate this.
And I rooted for Carolina just so the Habs wouldn't make it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, this is how it ended up being.
Is that a bus stop
Yeah.
sign that they got signed by Bussy? That would be awesome.
Unbelievable. All right, let me go finish this.
All right.
All right, so we might be here Sunday watching somebody raise the cup there.
Although Vegas might get a boost from the home crowds.
I don't know, man. They like the cook. Like, this was 4-2, but that game wasn't that close.
Local Nomad says Bussy deserves a lot of credit. So does Stahl. What a finals for that man. He takes every penalty and power play face-off. Indeed.
Decent pressure, to be honest, this playoff. But just a new day was today, and we got we won, and like I said, they got one more now.
And we built up a pretty big lead. At the end, they have a power play. What's going through your mind as you're watching their teammates play the Bussy back there?
So, yeah, a great night for Bussy, for Jordan Stahl, and especially for Andrei Svechnikov with 2 power play goals. So let's hear your way too early predictions for Game 6. The Hurricanes are 1 win away from their first Stanley Cup in 20 years. Brind'Amour has a chance to finally win as a coach for the same team he won the cup with 20 years ago. Yes, the Canes are going to Vegas up 3-2 in the series. Beck says, I'd be surprised if it goes 7 at this point. Canes want it more. Yes, Sunday, 8 p.m. is Game 6. Norfolk Emeralds fan says, I have bragging rights to one of my best friends. He came over during the series. It was chill. We're talking about the Stanley Cup and how fun it is to watch. Yeah. The fact that this 4-2 game that had a 6-on-4 empty net power play for Vegas with a realistic chance of tying this was the least entertaining game of the series says an awful lot about how good this series has been. Do I feel like it's over, or do I think Vegas will get it done and get a games? I'm thinking divine intervention takes this series to 7. The hockey gods might bless us with a Game 7 here. Otherwise, this is the Canes' cup to lose at this point. So take your picks now. If you believe the Hurricanes do win Game 6, who gets the cup-winning goal? Yeah. Hart has surrendered at least 4 goals in every single game of the series. And your backup option is, last I checked, Aiden Hill, correct, Vegas? Yes, we could have had Bussy instead of Tarasov. JDL thinks Torts and Vegas aren't going out at home. This will go 7. I mean, Carter Hart had a good run and also had the benefit of a really great high-scoring Vegas offense in the early rounds of the playoffs. So, Gobbin thinks Hart is losing Vegas the series single-handedly. Goalies can steal a series by themselves. They can also lose one by themselves. I wouldn't exactly say that. I mean, Vegas's defense has infamously not been consistent in this series. They had a 4-0 lead with less than 10 minutes to go in the third period of Game 3 and had to rely on an own goal in overtime to get the win. Susie, you still think Tarasov is a good goalie? The Panthers had no defense this year.
Rapid downpours where we had over 3/4 of an inch. And that can create that localized flooding on roadways. And oh, by the way, we get to do it a second time tomorrow. It'll feel like deja vu. However, this go around, I think the winds will be even stronger. We could potentially see gusts upwards of 60 miles per hour. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a very rare level 3 risk for damaging winds, and we have not had this issued in a long time. So tomorrow we need to take even that threat more serious than we did today. Hot and humid, it'll feel like a sauna out there. Storms come on in the afternoon. We'll give you a look at our high resolution.
Ugh, I am hating this weather forecast that I'm seeing on WMAR. Jamie, says you have a great night. Colin Jaws, thank you for sharing your time with us. You're welcome. Yeah, Pauline Anderson was the smartest move the Canes did. Agreed.
The healthcare company held a public meeting tonight to explain to community members why they're closing. WMER 2 News' Taylor Epps was there for us and has the story.
An emotional evening here in Northeast with community members, including mothers, fathers, children, and healthcare workers, all urging Christiana Care to reconsider closing of Union Hospital Family Growth Center.
You have stolen incredible care from this community. You didn't give us a chance to help save it.
Okay.
Hey, want to see something funny?
What?
Coming to Sunrise in the not so distant future.
Screw you guys. Who said that? Oh, is that Grizzly?
Grizzly, yeah.
Yeah, he likes to make those.
Darnell Nurse in a Panthers jersey.
No.
What exactly happened with Anderson? He got clipped in the heads.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look great after that. But Bussy's been better than Anderson was even before he got clipped. That's the reality of it. You know, he's not playing like the second coming of Patrick Waugh, but he's just making those timely saves that Anderson just wasn't quite doing. And so yeah, that's nice. So sure, we gave them their cup winning goalie. That works for us, right? Why not? The next year when we play them in the Eastern Conference Finals, yeah, see how that works out.
Well, it could result in the Panthers getting Freddie Anderson.
No, thank you. No. That's not. You're making it worse.
I'm making it worse.
All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you all very much for the super chats and the donations. Genuinely appreciate that. Tomorrow at noon for sure. And Saturday, I will not be live at noon because Donna and I are going to spend the day with my daughter. She's getting ready to leave Delaware and go back to Florida. So there will be no stream on Saturday, but I will do it Sunday, obviously, since that's the day. So, all right, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Go enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Good night, everyone.